Number 1.
Settle into a dungeon brimming with adventure, mysteries, monsters, and surprisingly delicious food. Final Flavor is a retro dungeon crawler in the classic tradition, where your party of outcasts cooks legendary meals from fantastical ingredients to survive a living, breathing labyrinth. A dwarf, a cat, an elf, and a human band together to coexist with a dungeon ecosystem the ruling class would rather speculate on and exploit. Finding the right recipe and ingredient combination boosts your party's stats, while exploring deeper uncovers new ingredients, monsters, and mysteries. Each run resets your stats but unlocks more skills than the last, building toward a sustainable home and harmony with the wilderness, one delicious fantasy meal at a time.
Number 2.
Steer your own floating island through the sky, merging drifting islands into your territory and guiding a tribe of small, curious creatures as they build a village among the clouds. Cloudlings is a cute colony sim where your cloudlings have needs, moods, and little lives of their own. They work, rest, wander, panic, and get distracted by whatever catches their attention. Each island you merge brings new terrain, resources, and building options, while expeditions into the wider sky uncover crumbling ruins, ancient relics, and the mystery behind the floating islands themselves. Storms sweep through, the cold creeps into frozen regions, and raids and skyborne threats test your growing settlement.
Number 3.
Slagford. Some call it the backbone of the North, most call it something less flattering. A Pocket Full of Slagford is a silly point-and-click misadventure puzzle game set in a grim northern city coming apart at the seams, where dung miners have laid down their tools for picketed warfare and something ancient stirs beneath the streets. You play as Pip Bunting, a wide-eyed scamp who stumbles into possession of a reality-tampering relic. The core puzzle mechanic involves collecting imprints and slapping them onto anything in the world with a matching shape. The moon becomes a wheel of cheese, a gentleman's hat becomes a tortoise on a dinner plate. The whole thing is wrapped in a CD-ROM era pre-rendered aesthetic straight out of the mid to late 90s, with a synth and, believe it or not, ska soundtrack behind it all.
Number 4.
A 3-player strategy game built on rules unlike anything else out there. Simple enough to pick up in minutes, deep enough to keep unfolding match after match. Flame, Forest, and Flood has zero randomness, just clever moves and friendly rivalry between 3 eternal elemental frenemies: Adir, the spirit of the forest, Eremit, guardian of the flood, and Blaze, keeper of, well, the flame. Anyone can pick it up and have a shot at winning their first match, which makes it approachable for family game night as for competitive players. Between matches, a cozy garden diorama grows as you earn points and unlock decorations, and a board editor lets you design and test custom maps with others, locally or online. And before we get to our last game, thanks to everybody who voted last week, here's your winner. If you want to see your game in the weekly showcase, check out the link in the description.
Number 5.
You crash at the base of a mountain that does not let you climb it quietly, and the only way up is through. Lands of Fury is a combat-driven roguelite ARPG where you don't pick a class, you build one, combining weapons, cartridges, runes, and companions into builds that range from precise and controlled to overwhelming screen-filling destruction. Each run mixes exploration with brutal arena fights, and companions you actively command add a layer of tactical control on top of the chaos. Some hold enemies in place, others disrupt or deal heavy damage. Runes and items combine into devastating interactions, building up fury that unleashes massive rune-based attacks and chains simple hits into explosive combos. Along with procedurally generated forests, caverns, and frozen peaks that keep every ascent different. Have your own Godot game you want to see in the showcase? Check out the link in the description to send it in.